All right, Illini fans. Kofi is staying in the draft. Absolutely terrible decision. If anyone who knows him should happen to find this video, beg of him not to do this because it will be a mistake he will regret. He is going to regret this decision. He is not ready for the NBA. He needs to come back and he needs to work on some things. And so hopefully somebody close to him will plead with him not to go. He is going to go down as one of the best, if not the best, big men ever at Illinois. 17 points, 9 rebounds a game, led the nation in dunking. I loved it. He should have came back, worked on a little bit of a mid-range jumper, work on some more post moves, work on passing out of double teams, recognizing a double team coming and make the pass before it even happens. Um, Head fakes, work on those. Free throw shooting, things like that. Make yourself more well rounded. Look at your weaknesses and turn them into a strength. He could have spent all summer doing that, and he could have came into next season, and he would have been first team preseason All American easily. He could have really showed the scouts that he's willing and able to improve aspects of his game. But now it's not going to happen. So Kofi in the NBA draft mock-ups, he never gets drafted. Never. You won't find an NBA mock draft where he's being taken. He's definitely not going to be a first rounder, and so it makes no sense financially. This financially makes no sense. I don't know what he's thinking. This is the biggest mistake of this young man's life, and he's going to make it if he stays in the draft. I hope the report is wrong. I hope that people are telling him don't do it. Now, as far as him being in the NBA, it's a strange thing. It wasn't that long ago in the NBA where someone who was big, strong, who can dunk, that would have been something valuable in the NBA. But now, if you don't shoot threes, then you're not so much valuable. Will he ever be a 3-point shooter? No, not going to happen. I don't care how much you practice, it's not going to happen. But could he get a mid range jumper, anything 10 feet and in? Yeah, that's possible. He could do that. There's been big guys who've done that. So that's what he could do. But let's think about this really. If Kofi was in the NBA, obviously trying to guard big guys who are shooting threes, that would be tough. But guess what? Just how many threes do the big guys actually make? Versus how many dunks could Kofi get? How many points could he get at the rim? I bet Kofi could get more points at the rim than a big guy could make at the 3-point line. I guarantee you he would. His free throw shooting is terrible. That needs to improve. But Kofi down in the blocks. In today's NBA, I'm trying to think. You can't name me 5 players in the league who would be willing to go down low with him and try to stop him. You can't even name me 5, I don't think. So if he was in NBA, he goes down to the post. Like I said, You can't name me 5 NBA players who are going to want to battle with him in the paint. So he gets the ball in the paint, get some post moves, work on those, a head fake. He could get some dunks, some short little shots. Um, but on defense, once again, it's going to be hard to guard people who can dribble good or who can shoot threes. But like I said, a big man, if he can make all those threes, good for him. So that's the best case scenario for Kofi is that a team allows him to play like a poor man's Shaquille O'Neal. Just get him the ball, let him dominate down low, and go from there. But today's NBA, everyone has been just what word could I use? Everyone's they've been I'll just say brainwashed into thinking that everyone should shoot threes. No room for big guys unless they can shoot threes. I believe that a Shaquille O'Neal is needed in the NBA. I believe players like him are needed. And you give me a Shaquille O'Neal, he's going to dominate. Even though he can't shoot threes, he's going to have a lot of dunks, a lot of easy layups, and depending on his free throw shooting ability, he could average quite a bit of points. So that's what I'm thinking. But we live in different times. So we'll see where this goes. But regardless, this is the biggest mistake of his life. He should come back, learn how to head fake, learn how to pass out of double teams, learn how to recognize double teams and pass before it happens, get a little mid range, little jumper, work on your post moves and defense, and you're a better player no matter what. So those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? All right. ILL, I and I.